chamber supports this design. We think if the guy who built the original bridge was building a bridge now, this is the bridge he built, something simple and effective. Causeway to way to go, and the idea that we still have some input about fencing and lighting and so on is all we need. We're happy.
Thank you. John Doyle, Barbara, and Tom Smith, can you come up together? Please, if you can, keep it under 3 minutes.
All of us?
Oh God, this is going to be,
No jokes.
So I read in the paper today. As everyone here knows, we've all been involved in this for a very long period of time. In 2008, the New York Times and the Bronx Times reported that the Civic was supporting a causeway-style bridge. And you'll remember back in September when we had our pre-construction meeting, which thankfully wasn't the pre-construction meeting, we had a huge banner that adorned that wall that said, "Build us a causeway." We then hung that banner up in Hawkins Park for all to see for the last 5 months. So the Civic's position in this has been very clear. So when someone gives you exactly what you want, you don't demand a public hearing and you don't break them over the coals, you say thank you. So thank you very much, and I'm done.
Thank you.
This is part of the testimony that I gave at the city planning hearing last week, whenever it was. Part of it, the main part, however, is we are grateful to Community Boards 10 and 12 for supporting us and refusing to approve the ULURP application, and to the Borough President, whose office made it possible for this process to take place, which enabled us to outlast the previous city administration. We now respectively request that the negative votes of the community boards and the Borough President be set aside and that the Department of City Planning approve the ULURP applications.
I also wanted to thank the committee. For some of us that have been involved with this for more than a dozen years and sat in on meetings, committee meetings, civic meetings and everything, the overwhelming opinion of City Islanders was just not to have the cable stayed bridge. And we would be happy with anything that was, more in keeping with the community. And that's what they've given us, and that's what we're happy with. And if a couple of people say, hey, we didn't have anything to say about it, well, they had 12 to 14 years, and this is what we come up with. And we'd really like to thank the committee for their help.
First, I want to thank Lydia Ochoteco from Councilwoman Palmer's office for being here today, Kira Gatton from Senator Klein's office, Benjamin Dazzle from Senator Benedetto's office, and Tom King from Borough President. Thank you for attending. On that note, does anybody from the elected officials would like to have any comment on this? Kira, you good? Rondell John from the New York City Department of Consumer Affairs.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm here representing the New York City Department of Consumer Affairs, Mayor Bill de Blasio. Just to briefly talk about paid sick leave that was signed on April 1st. As you know, any employers with 5 or more employees who are hired to work more than 80 hours a calendar year in New York City must provide paid sick leave. Employers with less than 5 employees must provide unpaid sick leave. Employers who have 1 or more domestic workers who have been employed at least 1 year and who work more than 80 hours a calendar year must provide the paid sick leave. So basically, if you have a business, if you know anyone who has a business, family, friends who did not get paid, now is the time that they will be paid, they should be paid. You want to, I don't want to say. You basically just, want to inform anyone that you know, if you have a business, like I said, that, they have the rights to, they can take care of their family members, themselves, anyone in particular that they know of, you can do so. Thank you.
Egidio Samatelli.
Good evening to all. By the way, Mother's Day, I had to drop somebody off at City Island, and with all the traffic, it took me only about 20-25 minutes. I just learned after about 30 years in the Bronx, all the shortcuts in City Island. So, but I'm not going to say where they are, because I'm going to keep it quiet. We don't want to ruin a good thing. But I'm here to urge the board members. I'm not sure if it's on the agenda, because I looked at the agenda, it's not there. They're going to get committee report on the human services?
Well, I mean, we didn't, something was really set in stone, you know, there's nothing really.
Well, that's positive. Then.
Right.
That's positive. I'll make it very short. Might not even use up my 3 minutes. I just want to urge all my fellow members, fellow neighbors, and board members throughout the district of Penn to Pelham Grant, Pelham Bay does not need a homeless shelter. The committee heard four possible options, all bad. I don't want to take the position of the lesser of the two evils. I think they're all bad. We don't need to open the doors. And if you are a member and you're not in Pelham Bay, well, think about it that if it happens in Pelham Bay, it will happen to Trunk's Neck, Country Club, City Island, because I'm a little shaky about that nursing home that the doctor wants to put there. It doesn't work. So I'm also concerned about that. That's a very good possibility. Or an option. Any place that have rooms available could always be contracted out for homeless services. So I just want to respectfully thank you all, and please keep the fight going. We do not need a homeless project in Pelham Bay or the rest of it. Thank you.